indie video game is causing quite a stir, and it's bringing forth the perfect example of how ideologues will oftentimes wish into existence evidence for a reason to be upset. And as far as I can find, there's absolutely no reason for them to be upset, yet they continue to not only brigade this video game's reviews, but implore others to do so. The game is called Heartbeat. It's currently on Steam, and it refers to itself as a game that where you can make friends, make enemies, go fishing, collect cards, beat up sharks, beat up tigers, obtain the denim blade, train a fuzzy infantile insect for battle, and uncover ancient secrets in this monster-filled adventure. It looks like a kind of a classic RPG to me. Game's currently on sale, 35% off. If you buy the game and the soundtrack, it's 41% off. Now, you might be saying to yourself, 41% off, that seems like a pretty good deal. You're right, unless you're one of the absolutely insane people on the Reset Era video game board, a video game bulletin board, which is well known for endorsing brigading of any developer that they don't like, a video game board that has deep, entrenched history of child lovers in their Discord, a video game board that is more concerned with the people who make video games than necessarily the games themselves. Now, this game came out in December of 2018. By all measurements, it's an irrelevant game, but that wouldn't stop the people in the Reset Era forums from putting together their own little brigade. Here's a Reddit thread. Is there any way we can brigade them? I guess leaving reviews. Literally asking for a brigade. They go on, not that I know of. Boycotting never really worked in the games industry. You could try to report them and of the discount system to spread mean-spirited messages to Valve, but the chance of Valve actually doing anything are rather small to me, sadly. I reported the game for this, as we all should. They won't care that they're phobic, but I don't think they want people using Steam Store platform for this. Now, what you might be asking yourself is, where is this even coming from? Are you ready to put your crazy hat on? Think about surrounding yourself with 5 to 8 roommates in a 1-bedroom apartment with 3 to 4 ferrets and a couple of cats and 1 litter box, which is used by both the cats, the ferrets, and the people that live there, right? You're there, right? You're in this headspace. Here's what they're saying. The game is 41% off to mock the trans deletion rate, the self-deletion rate. You can figure out what I mean there. I'm not kidding. Now, a normal person might say, hey, it's 35% off, 10% more of that takes it to 41%, right? You have 35, they bundle it, 10 more, that just equals, it looks like Steam rounds it down to 41%. That's a normal person's answer. That's the answer of a person who, you know, isn't a psycho. But that's not Reset Era. Heavy warning. The devs of the game called Heartbeat got called out for their phobias. Now they are mocking trans self-deletion rates with a 41% off rate or sale. What? What? You've got to be kidding me. And here's just a few of the comments as put together by your good friend Billy the Anti-Bully. To a platform like Steam, how is 41% not hate speech and treated as such? What? What? I don't even know. I feel like I have to go and have several drinks after this. Ban them from Steam. Will we ever see gaming sites cover this mess? Yeah, I'll cover it. But guess what? You're not going to like my logical coverage and non-ideologically driven coverage. I apparently already own this game. Darn it. 41% is not a coincidence. Should be delisted from Steam. This is disgusting. Already sent. You are not allowed to make anything 41% off because of that. I'm not kidding. Now, where might all of this come from? Well, apparently, the girlfriend of one of the developers of the game made some spicy statements. Now, this isn't, as far as I can tell, the actual developer of the game. So let me get this straight. the girlfriend of a developer of an indie video game says some spicy facts, okay? An opinion. Might not be the PC opinion, but it is their opinion. And now they're trying to get the game canceled. Again, his girlfriend, not an actual developer, not anyone associated with the game, as far as I can tell. If you look at the reviews of this game, phobic developer, you'd think it couldn't get any worse, but well, it does get worse. Boring game, kind of buggy, devs are not good people. Phobic developer, trans rights. What? So you have a problem. All of the blue check marks in the world who always complain about brigading, here we have a perfect example of it. But I wonder if Kotaku or Polygon will cover this, and will they look down their nose at the folks of Reset Era who are brigading this game? If they can mutilate themselves and dress in an effeminate manner to become female. You are not female, it's just something you know. Well,
Disney's just making some changes, doing whatever they want. Well, this more so isn't Disney, it's Marvel Comics that decided to make this change, which should really not be a surprise, because if anybody's been following Marvel Comics like I have for the past couple of years, you know just exactly the kind of stuff they like to push in their books. Some of the books are good still. I'm not denying that. Plenty of good books. Immortal Hulk, Venom, the X-Men books right now under Hickman. Great stuff. But for every good book Marvel has, there's 30 books, literally, that are terrible, terrible stuff. They seem to do a balance out. We got one good book right here. What are we going to do? Oh, let's get 10 more that are just complete trash. And they do a lot of agenda pushing in there. You don't need to look any further than everyone's favorite Captain Marvel for that. But of course, they also get to push their crap in the Star Wars books, which are absolutely terrible books. Some of the Vader books are actually pretty good. The Charles Soule Vader run was really good. I guess both of the Vader runs were really good. They've actually been able to write that character decent, probably because he's a villain, and most of the NPC crowd are villains themselves, so it's an easy changeover for them. However, we're not content with just making the comics bad. We need to actually go and change the lore as well, because we can do that. Disney gave us the authority. In fact, they have to get approval to do things like this, and somebody at Disney approved it. So what did they do? What did they change? Well, Star Wars reveals, spoiler, built the Empire, not Palpatine. Who is spoiler? Well, it's this lady right here.
I am shocked